Happy Monday, Motivation Movers. It's your girl, the one and only Coco Renee from the Midday Boss Show on Rise Radio, the global station. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Monday's Motivation Movement. Yes, y'all, I've been gone for the last, week or two, and it's only because I've been sick. I've been down and under. Throat has been like, couldn't even talk. I sounded like Brutus, or whatever his name was from Popeye. What's his name? Was it Brutus? Or I said Brutus. That probably ain't even his name. Bruno, whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But I sounded like him. Okay, I sound like him and everybody that sound like him. Okay, but now my voice is finally starting to come back a little bit. So I'm able to manage to get through this Monday motivation movement. I just really want to talk to you guys about the rebirth of oneself, okay? We talked about transitioning, transformations, kind of letting go of people in our lives, just going through different processes. And now we are at a stage, sorry, I'm in my car, y'all. So, I always look around, make sure what's going on around me. But now we're in a stage and in a point in our lives where we are now going through the rebirth. We have been through enough darkness, and now God is about to bring us out that womb, honey. Bring us out, okay? Back into the light, because he knows that there's so much stuff that's going on right now in this world. He's really trying to get all his soldiers together. He knows that a lot of us are struggling in this world. There's so much stress going on. Every 5 seconds, something is on fire, something's getting shot up. Then we got, other natural disasters on the other side of the world. I'm in California, so we've been dealing with all these crazy wildfires everywhere, okay? And the air quality control here is just so disturbing that it's just making me think I got to leave out of California. I can't raise my kids in an environment where the air quality is this bad. So it's a lot of things that is really going on that's causing extra stress for people than, normal. But it's okay, because God is going to get us through it as he always does. So back to the rebirth, okay? Let me just share this because I'm not going to stay on this very long. I got to get to some other things today, but just to kind of, shed a little light, okay? When we're going through an ending of any old situation, we're shedding that skin off. We're renewing our skin. Now we are growing new skin, okay? God doesn't have no room for us to go back to the old skin. Once a snake sheds his skin, he don't go put it back on. His new skin starts to form, he starts to develop, and he moves in a different way, okay? Because that new skin is on. That's what we're going through our rebirth. This is the new skin. We can't go and put back on the old skin. It's done and over with. We can take elements from that old skin, but we can't put the old skin back on. So when you're going through this transformation process, stop trying to go back to the old you. I know that it's hard. I know that, that's the comfort zone, and that's like your security blanket, because that's what you've always been. And sometimes it feels we feel very, very afraid and apprehensive for changes because we're not used to these changes. We don't know what's going to come. We start doubting ourselves. We start underestimating ourselves, start feeling like sometimes we're not good enough for the change. That's how I feel. People don't realize their worth and their value is so much more greater than what they really think it is. And they will allow themselves to sit in a situation to not really reap the benefits of what they are deserving. And we're in a new day and age. Once you have transformed out of that old situation, don't go back to that old situation that did not make you feel whole inside, did not make you feel good, did not make you feel like you were something better and greater. You want to stick and stay in an environment and move forward into an environment that's going to make you feel like you have a purpose, and your purpose is being served. When you get to a point where you are around someone or around people or around in an environment where it is no longer healthy and conducive for you, and you're wondering why you're not gaining success or why things are not moving in the way that they should, God cannot bless you and take you to the places he's trying to take you, honey, if you're trying to hold on to the old you. That old you has already held you behind so long. You got to go through this rebirth in order for you to reap the new benefits. If you continue to stay in the old lane that you in, you're going to be in the same position. Okay? Same position, same speed limit, and you ain't going to be moving nowhere. Wondering why you stuck in that traffic. But the carpool lane is flowing. You got to move on and maneuver. Got to move on and maneuver. And maneuvering sometimes doesn't mean that you got to, leave people to the curb and push them to the side or abandon them. It just simply really means that you got to put them on hold for a moment. You putting yourself first now. Okay? You're putting yourself first. You are taking care of you. It's okay to take care of you. How you going to put someone else in front of yourself? In front of your needs, in front of your wants, in front of your happiness, your joy. How? Why? Why be around people who don't support your dreams? Why be around people who don't even like the things that you put up? I'm going to give you an example. As a beginning business owner, a person who is just coming into my craft, I've only been in the business really for a couple years. Yeah, we've been doing things for a few years, but really being published in the business, marketing ourselves and branding ourselves, we didn't really start this until 2016, going into 2017, okay? And I have really done a lot of things from scratch because I didn't have the proper resources. I didn't have the proper support. I didn't have no one to help me to do the things that needed to be done to push my business forward. And let me tell you, I could count on my hands how many times I was there for other people's support and other people's businesses and other people's something. And I could count on my hands how many times people were there for me, those same people I'm speaking on. And when I start realizing, why am I always going to support someone else? Why am I always going out of my way to basically help someone else lift their stuff off the ground? And those very same people are never, ever here in support of the things that I am doing. And they don't support anything I do. They don't like stuff. They don't share it. So what am I doing? Why am I putting other people in front of me? It is okay to love people. It is okay to be there to help them. It is okay to motivate. It is okay to encourage. It is okay to be a support. But you cannot put people before your needs, your wants. You have to put yourself first. And it's not being selfish. The reality of it is, if your stuff isn't together and isn't right, you don't have no business stepping into somebody else's lane to get their stuff together and get their stuff right. Why would I go and paint my neighbor's house, but my house is over here raggedy as I don't know what, and it needs to be painted? So when I come to my house to start painting, that same neighbor that I was over there helping them to get the paint, get the buckets, and all that stuff, and put the tape on, the painter's tape, and, get everything right for their project, they're not even over here helping me with mines. That's the problem, people. We keep on helping other people who are really, really here to take advantage, it's opportunistic ways, okay? They're not here really for you. They're here for what you can give them. They are here to benefit and reap the benefits of what you have to offer. But when it comes down to them being there for you, like solely being there for you, you got to look and reflect and realize a lot of people are not here for anything other than but themselves. So it doesn't mean for you to, get a little chapped a little bit. So you don't have to be the person that, like I said, that abandoned ship. You don't have to be like everyone else. Your character and your depth of the person is not defined by someone else's actions anyway. So we still got to maintain and be ourselves. And if you're a loving person, if you're the type of person that loves to go out and support others and all that stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. But just learn a proper balance so that you're not leaving yourself out in the cold while you giving someone your sweater and you over here freezing. So I'm just saying, when you go through your rebirth, leave those things behind. Keep them behind you. Put them on hold for a moment. If you know that they're not positive, if it's not bringing positivity and it's not bringing good energy and it's not a support factor in your life, you got to put it on hold. It's time to do you. It's time to take care of you. Because when God calls us home, He ain't going to call you and your friends that you was over there helping. He's going to call you and solely you by yourself. I don't care if you got an identical twin. God ain't going to call both of y'all at the same time. He's going to call y'all individually. You have to be accountable for yourself. But if you out here trying to take care of everyone else's stuff and you forget about taking care of you, especially when it comes down to what God needs us to do, then that's going to be a problem. And you're going to be the only one to suffer at the end while everyone else is off living their life and happy. You're going to be the one left unhappy, miserable, sad, and felt left out and felt empty. And that's not fair to you. No more. We're going into 2019. Enough is enough. You better get your rebirth on and get that together, okay? Enough is enough. It's no more. You got to start cutting off these people that don't mean you no good. It don't mean that they bad folks, but if they not meaning you no good, it's no need to have them in your life. They might mean somebody else some good, but just maybe not you. And that's what we got to look at. Measure people on how they treat you. Measure people on what they're showing you, what they're putting in front of you. Stop going off of what a person's word is versus their actions. Their actions is going to tell you everything about them that you need to know. On that note, your girl's got to go. Don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button, hit that notification button, child, okay? So your girl can get that word spread, okay? Because everybody is going through something, and we all need to hear a good word. We all need to be motivated, encouraged, and I think it's really important that we continue to just share it. Share it. I'm not the most godliest person in the world. Yes, I always emphasize God on my show because he's the one that gets me through. I am a person that makes a lot of mistakes. I am a trial and error. But you know what? I'm not going to stop loving him, and I'm not going to stop sharing my love for him no matter how messed up I might be. I could be jacked up as 2 left shoes, honey. But my God is my God. I love him, and he's getting me through, and he's allowed me to walk in these 2 left shoes. So we're going to make it do what it do. Anyway, don't forget to, like I said, like, share, hit the subscribe, the notification button if you want to get some updates. Don't forget to check out the Midnight Bosses on the Midday Boss Show, which you can finally hear it every Saturday on the Rise Radio Global Station. You guys can tune in on the TuneIn app, download it on TuneIn, download it on your Google Play Store, download it on your Apple Play Store, okay? Stop playing. And again, it's every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, your girl will be back on the air this Saturday because my voice is back. Now I can come back, and I'll be giving some shout outs, okay? So listen forward. I love y'all. I wish y'all well. Hope y'all have a blessed week ahead. And until next time, toodles, y'all.